Myanmar has a rare and, for some, a spiritual beauty. Draw back this veil, however, and a harsh economic reality is revealed. With seasonal rains comes evidence of dramatic decline. Broken roads routinely flooded as people desperately pursue normality in a dysfunctional economy. Decades of military rule has reduced this land to penury. Once the richest nation in Southeast Asia, it is today the region's poorest. Myanmar's crumbling structures bear witness. Average earnings, according to the latest UN survey, a paltry 67 cents a day, money often earned in sweatshop conditions. And there's something else, an apparent rise in the number of street beggars. Hunger is raising its head. However, a disastrously mismanaged economy has a far greater impact than purely lowered living standards, according to the UN's International Labour Organization.
It impacts right the way through into a broader society and in the areas of employment. And you get such unproductive employment activities as child labour, as child soldiers, as forced labour.
Child labour remains commonplace. This boy engaged in heavy work by the roadside, not untypical. Aloof from this grinding poverty, the military, spending an estimated 60% of the nation's wealth on itself. While scratching a living by the riverside, it's apparent the National Socialism the generals once preached is a long failed experiment. But the regime's project remains afloat despite Western sanctions. And this is why. Vast container ships of goods from China, a lifeline without which the military would likely sink without trace. In return, Myanmar gives up its great wealth of jade and valuable gemstones, over which the military holds a controlling monopoly. Then there's a rich harvest of hardwoods, heading north to China at what environmentalists claim are unsustainable levels. Pictures put out for sale with no takers. The world is staying away from Myanmar. According to its own government figures, tourism to this tragic land has been reduced to a trickle. It's not Myanmar's eternal treasures, then, that are keeping tourists at bay. Clearly, people around the world are uncomfortable coming to a land dominated by a military dictatorship. The beauties of Myanmar sullied, leaving in their place economic and political despair. Al Jazeera, Yangon, Myanmar.